very exciting trading week. As I keep saying, the market's very chart friendly right now. Breakdowns are taking place all over the place. The tone of the market has changed quite a lot. It's very much changed to a very defensive and scared tone and feeling to it. For myself, I just continue to do housekeeping, move here and there, tighten up stops, on occasion take profits. Bitcoin's breaking down nicely. It's just all going the right way. And we live in a market of increasing uncertainty right now. And I'm thinking, as we approach the end of the trading day, people are going to reconsider, do I want to stay long over a weekend like this? Because wheels seem to be kind of falling off. Let's jump into the charts because there's a lot to talk about. Beginning with our friend the diamonds. Diamonds have been very, very good to me this week. We've got a trendline breakdown. We've got a completed top. Maybe we'll rally back up to resistance here. I don't know. But taking more profits off those April diamond puts. And yeah, it's going just peaches and cream, going really, really well. The spiders, the SPY, is just very exciting. This is prospectively a fantastic top. I'm very pleased with my positioning. The one screw up today, trading wise, has been I've been very ham-handed with my short-term trading because I keep thinking to myself, boy, Monday could be a really big down day, and maybe I should get some really aggressive puts on that. And I haven't been managing that very, very well because it's on the one hand, we are deeply on a short-term basis oversold. On the other hand, just look at this chart. I mean, this is a terrific top, but it's really got to punch through the bottom of that because we've been here before. We were at this level back here, and again a few days ago, and then today. So even if we temporarily rallied, we could easily push halfway back into this pattern without the bulls taking, because we're so deep on this whole thing. So that's, longer term, this looks absolutely terrific. But we have been challenging this level for many weeks now, and it needs a deliberate and firm and rationally based failure. People need a reason. It's like, well, it finally cut through because of blah, whatever the case may be. Even if the case didn't do the deed, there's a human need to connect a reason to an action. So anywho, I'm a little frazzled now because you try managing 43 positions by yourself. It's not easy, but it has been going really well. A couple of ETFs I just half-heartedly threw out a couple of days ago continue to do great on the short side. Send me a bourbon if you made some money off this. I don't even get a thank you email. Here's XLB, down, 3 red days in a row. That was the materials. XLP was the other one that I just insouciantly threw out there. This one fighting back a little bit today, but we've had a nice tumble this week. Emerging markets have been really zapped this week on the heels of record highs last week. So here's the EEM, down a little bit more today. And when we look at these charts here on this particular platform, I tend to look at pretty short-term stuff for reasons we need not go into. So you can't really see the big picture, but the big picture looks really exciting from a long-term perspective. Tremendous breakdowns, trendline failures, channel failures, rounded tops, and in the case of bearish funds, beautiful rounded bottoms. So 2026 has turned out to be a really good year so far for the bears. And yay team. Here's EFA, down again, 0.71%. You can plainly see that the wedge has just been absolutely shot to pieces this week, which is pretty righteous beans. And especially exciting for me is what's going on with Bitcoin. Because, we have been, for a while now, when was the peak? Back on, I guess it wasn't that long ago, it was October 6th. Bitcoin was like $1/8 of $1 million, even above that, above $1/8 of $1 million. And of course, the Trump boys and Tom Lee and Raoul Powell, or whatever his name is, all those folks were running around screeching about, and of course, Kathy D. Wood. Bitcoin's going to 1 million. Bitcoin's going to 5 million. Bitcoin's going to fill in the blank. There have been higher targets than that. And so the slog began. And as we've been falling, and as Michael Saylor's been gobbling up Bitcoin left, right, and sideways, there are occasions when it will go from being down only 48% as opposed to 50%. And then, Saylor will trot out all sorts of memes about, take the orange pill and I can buy more than you can sell, or God knows what else. But I think these are short-lived. They seem to be. These are very ephemeral rallies. And so, in spite of my pledge not to mess around with Bitcoin anymore, I messed around with it. And so what I've been buying is the inverse on that. And that's going pretty well. We're down almost 5% today on Bitcoin. And what I have not refrained from, what I've not abandoned, is my crazy prediction that it's going to something like $25,000 at some point. I don't know when. It ain't going to 1 million, I know that. And so I want to really try to hold on for that ride. So one of my portfolios is completely dedicated to being short Bitcoin. And as a chartist, I really do like the long-term picture of that. And as a human being, recognizing it has no utility at all, it makes sense to me from a narrative perspective